Hey guys, Melissa Gilbert has recently made a cameo in Hallmark's When Calls the Heart, and everyone fell in love with her charisma, especially Bill Avery. But in real life, her aura was something else, especially when it came to dating. Melissa became America's sweetheart as Laura Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. But off-screen, her love life was anything but prairie-perfect. From dating future A-listers like Tom Cruise and Rob Lowe to short-lived flings with rock stars like Billy Idol, Gilbert's romantic history reads like a Hollywood blockbuster. But who were the men who captured the hearts of this iconic actress? Today, we're diving into Melissa Gilbert's intriguing love life filled with passion, heartbreak, and a few shocking twists. Before he was the action-packed, death-defying, Mission Impossible star we know today, Tom Cruise was just another struggling actor in Hollywood. Except back then, he wasn't even Tom Cruise. When Gilbert met him, he was still going by his birth name, Tom Mather. She was only around 16 or 17, and at that time, she was far more famous than he was. They dated briefly, but their romance never progressed too far. "We made out, but honestly, there was no sex," Gilbert admitted. "He was a good kisser, but he was a struggling, starving actor. I actually bought him his first set of dishes." Who knew that the man who would one day be one of Hollywood's biggest stars had his first dishes gifted to him by Laura Ingalls herself? If there was one romance in Melissa Gilbert's life that could have been a movie in itself, it was her tumultuous relationship with St. Elmo's fire heartthrob Rob Lowe. Their story started when Gilbert was only 14 or 15 years old. She was on the lot for a talk show when Lowe, then an aspiring actor trying to make a name for himself, rushed over to introduce himself. Years later, fate brought them together again at a stoplight and they exchanged numbers. From that moment on, Gilbert was hooked. In her memoir, Prairie Tale, she wrote, "I fell instantly, hopelessly, and stupidly in love." They quickly became Hollywood's hottest young couple, but behind the scenes, their relationship was filled with drama. Despite being engaged at one point, their love was constantly tested. Both had multiple affairs, Lowe with his The Hotel New Hampshire co-star Natasha Kinski, St. Elmo's Fire co-star Demi Moore, and even Princess Stephanie of Monaco. How did Gilbert respond? With her own scandalous revenge fling with none other than Rob Lowe's best friend Josh Cusack. Gilbert later admitted in her book that her affair with Cusack was a private screw you to Lowe. She also had a brief romance with Frank Capra III, grandson of the legendary It's a Wonderful Life director, during one of their many breakups. The final blow came when Gilbert visited Lowe on the set of the Hotel New Hampshire in Canada and caught him in the middle of an affair with Natasha Kinski. Heartbroken, she left him for good. Now, this is one of the most unexpected love stories in Hollywood history. Melissa Gilbert and Rebel Yell singer Billy Idol. The two met at a celebrity section of an LA nightclub, and despite their vastly different backgrounds, Gilbert was immediately drawn to the punk rocker. But instead of swapping rock and roll stories, Idol was fascinated by her Little House on the Prairie days. Gilbert recalled in her book that Idol was actually a sweet, gentle, and soft-spoken charmer. But his wild partying lifestyle was a deal-breaker for her, and their fling ended just as quickly as it began. After years of Hollywood romances, Gilbert wanted something stable. She met Texan-born actor, writer, and director Bo Brinkman at a dinner and was instantly smitten. The two married in 1988 and had a son named Dakota. But soon after, cracks started to appear in their marriage. Brinkman was unfaithful, and things only got worse when Gilbert learned he had cheated with her Little House co-star Shannon Doherty. It was the ultimate betrayal, and their marriage ended in a dramatic divorce. After the heartbreak with Brinkman, Gilbert turned to someone she had admired for years, actor Bruce Boxleitner, known for his roles in Babylon 5 and Scarecrow and Mrs. King. The two married in 1995 and had a son named Michael in honor of Gilbert's beloved Little House co-star Michael Landon. But their 16-year marriage wasn't as perfect as it seemed. Gilbert realized they had very different views on family and commitment, and when she was left alone to heal from a broken back, she knew it was time to end things. After years of ups and downs in love, Gilbert finally found her true partner in actor Timothy Busfield. They married in 2013, and for the first time, Gilbert felt truly at peace in her romantic life. Unlike her past relationships, there was no Hollywood drama, no scandals, just love, companionship, and happiness. For years, rumors circulated that Gilbert dated Happy Days star Scott Baio. The truth? She never did, but not for lack of trying. Gilbert had a massive crush on Baio as a teenager, so much so that she and her best friend Tracy Nelson would stalk Happy Days tapings just to catch a glimpse of him. They even rewrote the song Blue Bow to Scott Baio. But despite her efforts, Baio never reciprocated her feelings. Some crushes just aren't meant to be. Now another rumor is also there about Jack Wagner and her in a romantic relationship. Well, they first met in 2005 for a Hallmark movie, Thicker Than Water, and she is being considered the reason of Jack and Christine divorce. But it might not be true, as none of them has confirmed it. Melissa Gilbert's love life has been a whirlwind of passion, heartbreak, and unforgettable moments. But after years of searching, she finally found her happily ever after with Timothy Busfield. Which of her past relationships surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more juicy Hollywood stories.